Hello, I am Archivist Aaron, and welcome to my study. And today, we are beginning the second game in, second of 4 games, as far as I can tell, of the Walking Dead series, which is this. And we're just at the menu now because I didn't know exactly what would happen if I pressed play. Either it would open the episodes thing that the first one had, or it would just jump me right in. So I didn't want to take the risk of that. But I got the settings all set up for it, and this one is being a lot better because the last one, the last one, it didn't have like the proper resolutions or anything like that, so it was just like half of my screen. It just was not working too well. But this one, full screen, and actually has, it all figured out and set up, and it actually fits inside of my game overlay, which is very nice. So we're just gonna hop right into it then. But one thing I did want to mention is that I'm pretty sure that the main character of this one is Clementine. And I feel like that's a very good choice because it's like in the first one, you're normally supposed to get attached to your main character, but in the first one, they made it so that Clementine was like the, daughter type figure, and thus you would just naturally get like a parental type feeling for this character, thus attaching you to them. And then the next game, they're the main character, so you already are going into it with like a connection to the new main character. And it made it so they could kill off the previous main character, which is always, I always like that. If you have a story that you can't kill off characters, then you're not really, it's not really a high stakes story now, is it? Clever trick. That it was a clever trick, it was indeed. So I unless I can think of the thing. Oh yeah, I did think of the thing I was gonna say as well. So I saw this thing down here, and when I clicked on it, it opened like a Steam browser thing. But what stood out to me was, for some reason, on like the game overview thing, it had like a popular guides section. And normally I wouldn't look at the guides, but one caught my eye, which was the guide How Not to Cry. And I clicked on it, and it just said you can't. So this apparently is going to be an emotional game. I mean, the last one, I didn't really feel much of anything too much. I mean, I had some irritation where I was like, man, some of these guys are dumb. And then I like kicked them out of the group and never talked to them again. So, there was that. But I'm not a person that can be made sad very easily. And especially I don't really cry. So we'll see if this game can break that, and break me, break my psyche. We'll see. Apparently it has that possibility. So we'll press play and see what happens here. Okay, so it does have an episode thing. That's good. All that remains. So start episode 1. Can I look at the other? I probably shouldn't look at the other episodes. We'll just start. Hey, it's Kenny. Oh. Oh no. Let's. I was wondering how the heck they would know what happened last time, and if they had some kind of importation system. Hoo boy. Choices will be randomly generated for any unfinished episodes. Well, I mean, other than the coming soon episode, I think we did all of them. So maybe Kenny isn't in this one. Maybe he did. Although we never saw him die. He just went off camera and was like, get away from me, and then went silent. So in theory, I would totally understand if they brought him back. But yeah, game 1. Sure. That's actually really cool. I'm glad that they have an import system. Oh, and they even have a previously. I mean, we just saw this because I
What's
just
your
did this,
name?
but you know, that's
I'm
fine.
Clementine.
Hi, Clementine.
You've been all by yourself through this?
I mean, the apocalypse has been going on for like 10 minutes.
And I know you're a killer. It's how the world works now.
Also, I'm gonna have to readjust the
Those
audio
bad
again
people dead?
because it's a different game, so different audio
I
settings.
hope you know what you're doing with her.
I got it. Molly said Crawford is the only place left in Savannah that still has people. That means it must be where my mom and dad are.
Okay, you can come, but you have to promise to stay quiet. Clementine? Clementine!
Rip.
Oh.
I know how to be a dad, you know. She wouldn't be exposed to what she has been with you.
Sure, sure.
Lee, I saw my parents.
No. You can leave me. It's okay.
You can come with me.
No, honey. I can't. It's okay. Find Omid and Krista.
Yeah, do that. Do what I said. Although, now this means that any of my earlier mistakes will, like, compound. Because, like, earlier I was saying that the mistakes early in the game kind of become more and more important the later in the game you get. Because it just, like, there's, like, a compounding effect of the earlier the mistake was, the bigger the change on the late game. But now it's like mistakes from the first game are now carrying over into the second game, and it's like they're gonna compound even more. So that's gonna suck. The game's just gonna be like, you let Kenny die, so now you get the bad ending. Like, that wasn't even in this game. What are you talking
You can't
about?
be serious.
Oh hey, it's with, she's with those two.
We are not.
She did
doing
find
that.
them. That's good.
Why not?
Because.
Come on, Krista. What's wrong with Omid?
We're not calling our baby Omid. One of you.
I
is
told you
enough.
she was pregnant.
Clementine, a little help here?
Omid the second.
Ooh. No.
Omid the
Omid
second.
Jr.
No.
What if it's a girl?
Then we name her Krista.
But I'm Krista. I
Yeah,
don't wanna call her
that's
Krista.
weird.
That's just confusing.
So name her Genevieve. I don't care.
Genevieve
How
is a
can you
good
not
name.
care? You're not taking this seriously.
So can I pause it? I can. You know, but I feel like it's kind of weird because a lot of people like naming the son after the father, and so it'll be like Jim and Jim Jr., but I've never understood that. Like, if I named my kid the same thing as me, I would just get confused, you know? And additionally, that would make, like, I don't know, some things kind of awkward. I don't know. There are some contexts where if you're saying a name and it happens to be both your husband's name and your kid's name, that could definitely get a bit awkward. But oh, also, something I wanted to point out is it's a bit annoying that there's only music volume and master volume and no like voice volume, because I'd like to be able to hear people talk but not have all the sound effects blow out my eardrums. But that's why there's subtitles, so we'll just have to read mostly, because yeah, it was a little loud. That's fine. Resume game. So yeah, I'm like Krista and Krista Jr. just wouldn't work too well, I don't think. But Genevieve, it's a good name. It's a classic name.
Especially little Omid's future.
Keep talking, and you'll be sleeping in the rain tonight. Remember that time in Barstow?
Vegas weekend.
Hey, that's the guy's bathroom.
Get cleaned up in the girls' room, Clem.
I hope the sink works in there.
I wouldn't count on it. Just be careful and make sure to keep track of your things. We'll be right next door.
Okay.
You know, in the apocalypse, you should have a good supply of
Hello?
bleach or chlorine or, you know, some kind of water cleansing. Ooh, I like the new UI. Make sure the bathroom's safe. Use WASD. Because, yeah, I was surprised that very few people know this, but water goes bad. Not just in the way that, like, it sits in a plastic bottle long enough that it tastes like plastic, but water has, you know, bacteria in it. And if the bacteria is left to grow, the water can turn sour and can make you sick. So, in a situation like this, where you're in an apocalypse, you'll want the abundantly available materials such as bleach, chlorine, anything that can kill off bacteria, and, you know, have that super diluted in your water supplies. You know, super, super, super diluted, because if there's any decent amount of it in there, it'll kill you too, but you want it to be killing the bacteria without killing you, or else your water will go sour. Or you can just drink the water quickly before the bacteria can grow, and wash out the water skins as often as you can. What's written on here? I can't read. Is that English? I can't read any of it. I might just not be good at reading. Look at faucet.
Please have water.
Maybe it will. You don't know. Nope.
Figures.
Although there'd probably still be some places that have water. Because, you know, having water pressure in the pipes isn't entirely impossible.
Oh, shoot.
Did you put the cap back on it? Because why even go after the bottle? It's obviously spilled everywhere if you haven't put the cap back on. But it went under this one, but I think it was at an angle that it would roll into this one. We already checked these. Hey! So what exactly is... I mean, this is the setup of something going wrong, but what exactly is the danger? Oh. Oh, hi, Mark. Of course we left our gun. That's my gun. You leave that alone. Oh, well, that's not good. Dang public bathrooms with their rickety construction. I mean, didn't they build these things to specs? Didn't they expect that little girls would have to stand on top of the toilet seat? Felicitations.
Get out of there. You're not fooling me.
Come on who
out
are
now.
you?
Who are you?
None of your business.
That's a weird name.
Gonna hurt me?
Only
Is it Canadian?
Stupid. Get out here.
I think it's Canadian.
You got anything on you?
A water bottle.
I ain't gonna ask again.
You don't have to do this. It's mean.
You gotta
Yeah.
be to keep going out here.
I'm
Not
not
necessarily.
Yeah, and who got your gun? I'm serious. What else you got?
mean. That's it.
Don't lie to me. I'll pop you. Give me what you got. I'm not screwing around. Come on.
Please stop.
Give me that hat.
No.
Why did she want the
Where'd
hat?
you get it? I asked you a question.
My dad gave it to me.
Just give it to me.
Bruh. Why does she want the hat so bad? It's a hat.
Junk,
It's not
junk,
gonna help.
junk.
It's not even a hat that
Look at
helps
all
in like a
this junk.
survival situation.
Shit, and more shit. Why
You know,
ain't got nothing good?
like if you have a sun hat,
The
maybe
last
that would
couple I
help,
got,
but
they had all
just like a
kinds of
little
shit.
baseball hat,
That was a good
baseball
catch.
cap isn't gonna do much for you.
You ain't got nothing good. You just a little.
It's just standing there like,
Gonna cry, little fish.
what do I do in this situation?
This your daddy? What
Really
a
su-
bozo.
I was gonna say, I'm really surprised that she didn't hear him walk in. Man, that person is way too jumpy to live in the apocalypse. And way, like, not,
I
you
didn't
know,
mean to. I didn't mean to.
not very observant.
I didn't mean.
That's what you get for not being observant. That's what happens.
Can you hear me?
Man, we're like 5 minutes in, and people are already dying. I wonder if I made different choices, would that end differently? It seems like something that's supposed to happen right at the start of the game, but I don't know. You don't intend to shoot, don't have the figuring out in the trigger. That is very true. You need to have trigger discipline, you know? But of course, I think that she thought Omid was a zombie, which is why she just spun around and shot. Which, you know, is kind of a valid excuse, but at the same time, it's like, she was really way too jumpy and not very observant. I mean, honestly, he opened the door and walked in. She should have heard him. Are we cooking a skeever? What was that? Them would have reacted differently? Okay. Yeah, I assumed it was pretty, you know, set in stone, being this early in the game. I haven't had many choices to mess things up just
The
yet.
wood's too wet to burn.
I mean, yeah, it's raining.
Some more smoke than flame. At this rate, we'll be eating this for breakfast.
It's okay. I can wait.
All we do is wait. And for what?
For the food to be done.
You should be doing this, not me. Tending
That's
a
true.
fire so you can cook and stay warm. It's something you have to be able to do, Clementine. Otherwise...
How much of a time skip was there? Let's see.
We can't build a big fire at night. It attracts too much
That's true.
attention. It's too dangerous when we're out here by ourselves.
We need to eat, don't we? We can't survive without food.
Although, what if in the last game Kenny survived, and then I could have her stay with Kenny,
You think this
and
is
then
bad? Wait till we get up to
Omid
Wellington.
wouldn't have been. He
Then
wouldn't
talk to
even
me
been
about
in this
Cole.
situation.
If
So I
we
can
make
still
it.
blame my earlier choices.
We still have a couple hard months ahead of us. This rain will turn to sleet, then ice, then snow. It
I mean,
won't be
snow will
easy.
make it harder to find food, but it'll be a lot easier to deal with zombies.
It'll be better there, right?
Safer, maybe.
I mean, the zombies are slow enough without them to trudge through a foot of snow.
It has to be. I know it will.
We'll see. We just need to keep moving north.
Oh, okay. I was like, am I supposed to be doing something here? Because we were just sitting there.
I wish Omid was here.
I'm gonna go look for more wood. You
Good
just
luck.
keep the fire lit.
I'll try. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that, but and Kenny would have probably died. That's fair. Oh, it's a rabbit. Yeah. Well, the rabbits are rodents, and skeevers are rodents, so it's pretty much the same thing. Find a lighter to relight the fire. I think the fire's still lit. I mean, it's still smoldering. Yeah, I can only interact with one thing at a time. Oh, that's Kenny. He dead. See, we didn't need to get like a whole last time on The Walking Dead. We could have just gone through that backpack and seen all the people who have died and left us. Alright. Lighting the fire. Let's go. How this is gonna help, I'm not sure. Got some kindling. Oh. Press and hold. Okay. They've advanced the controls. Nice.
Better, but still not enough. The flames are too low.
You know, if we had like a metal sheet, we could put it above the fire, but let's see. Is there a stick? Little stick, mayhaps. No. Does not seem like it. Let's look at the license plate. Because, yeah, I was worried if I put the big log into the fire, it's gonna, you know, cause more harm than good, because if a fire isn't big enough and you put too much wood in, then it can end up smothering the flame rather than actually increasing it. Burn drawing. I mean, we don't need the drawing. We'll keep the photo of Lee, but I mean, the drawing's just kind of sad, you know? And we don't care about Kenny that much. You know, he's no Lee. And as I said, we probably need some other form of small kindling to get the fire going a bit stronger before adding the log in. Yes, I am kidding you. I don't know if you guys can even hear the voices way out in the distance because they're not subtitled. But yeah, there's people talking in the distance. Oh, and they're talking to Krista. Okay, there we go.
Give us the truth and you don't get hurt. Fucking with me? Where's the rest of your group?
I'm by myself.
Bullshit. She's lying. Cut the shit, lady.
It's just me.
Come on, guys. She's not sane. You expect us to believe you're out here all alone? What the fuck?
Krista, run!
Hey!
That was not the way that you're supposed to distract people. I would have like hidden behind a tree and then said something spooky, you know?
Ow! Fucker. Come out here, girl. I'm not fucking around. Look, girl. Shit! Get fucked over here! God damn it!
Yeah, I need to get used to the new control scheme. Wow. Stick. Okay, so there's not like timing that I need. I just need to hit things as soon as they appear.
Leave me alone!
Push him in the river. That works. Oh, it's the Q spam again. Don't you just love it when you bite onto something and spam Q to bite harder? That's my favorite thing to do. Bro. Bro, she's like, owie, ow, my finger. Oh my gosh.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Maybe. It's just a prank, bro. It's fine.
You were on my last fucking nerve. Stop fucking kicking.
Behind you?
No.
So much Q spamming. You just keep sicking the zombies on him. What the heck? That guy. Get in the river. Yeah, there you go. Now, you know the three, you know, rules when it comes to being in a fast river without any kind of boat. You gotta stay calm, stay upright, and protect your head. Those are the three rules there. Because, I mean, drowning's obviously an issue, but you need to stay calm so you don't use more oxygen, don't flail around, increasing the risk of hitting things. And you try to stay upright so that your head possibly can stay above the water. And you protect your head because getting bashed into a rock is pretty much the main threat of being in such a river. Or getting dragged under, but that's only in certain rivers.
Hello?
Well, now everyone's dead. It's just us. Which is kind of nice. You know, less people to feed. Less things to worry about. We can just kind of do our own thing, you know. Boat. Look at the boat. Probably isn't going to help us. It's more like a canoe. I couldn't read it in time. And it's a little ripped in half. Alright, use wood. Yeah, I don't know why you'd choose to climb up the splintery, broken wood rather than the rocks next to it, but, you know, whatever makes it easier for you, I guess.
Krista, are you there?
I don't think it's Krista. You know, I hate to break it to you, but Krista's kind of dead. Man, who would leave this perfectly good sign here? Can I take that? No? Okay, well, we're not gonna have any defense, I suppose. When we don't have our gun, she's not picking up any melee weapons. I mean, that sign would be a pretty nice melee weapon. You get a good swing, you could really take off a zombie head with that. Probably won't help too much against humans, though. If the flesh still has cohesion, a sign isn't really gonna do much against it. But, you know, with zombies, where they're, like, practically falling apart already, I think it would do fine. But yeah, there must have been quite a time skip, because when we were following Krista and Omid, Krista was pregnant, and it didn't look like she was still pregnant at this point. Which means it must have been at least a couple months later, right? Oh boy. I love coyotes and black bears and snakes, oh my. What was that, mountain lions? Probably mountain lions. Climb over dead tree. Wow. Such good parkour. You're great at this. I wonder where they are. Presume she lost the kid. Yeah, most likely. I mean, she only had Clementine to help with the delivery, so that doesn't really make it so you have great chances there. It's just like they bring in the midwife and it's just some dirty apocalypse kid, and you're just like, I'm doomed. it doesn't end well. But yeah, lots of pine trees or evergreen trees. They have needles. I don't know if all evergreen trees are pine. I don't think so. You always call them pine needles, so it's a bit confusing. Is that a puppy? It might be a coyote puppy, but it has a collar, so that is not a coyote.
It's okay, boy. It's okay.
Where are the towels? I don't know. We don't have towels. It's the apocalypse. Let's see.
So, where are your owners? They around? If they are, I hope they're nice. What's he doing? Hey, what'd you find, boy? Where are you going? Wait up!
Yeah, following the dog into the woods. This is a great idea. Oh, was this his camp?
Hello? Looks pretty run over, but you never know. Let's look around for some food.
Okay, car food. So it is their dog.
Looks like they were a happy family once. I hope they left some food behind somewhere.
It's like, they look like they were happy before they died. Let's take their food. You know, she's got the apocalypse mindset. That's what you need.
Nothing edible.
Obviously, she hasn't, been starving long enough. When you're starving long enough, you see a doll like that, and you're just like, this is some gourmet stuff right here.
No food here either.
Alright. Did the puppy find something?
Hey boy, what's the matter?
Probably
Have
zombies.
to be quiet.
Didn't get the memo. Hey, Doge, what are you looking at? Oh, it's a zombo.
It's okay.
Has a melee weapon.
He's dead.
He's not dead. Well,
Look,
he's dead, but
you
he's
can
not
see the
dead.
bite. Looks like he tried to cut it out.
Yeah, he's dead, but he's not a
It's
dead
okay.
dead.
We're smart. He's not. We're smarter than all of them.
That's true. Look at knife.
That looks like it hurt.
Yeah. Are we gonna just be able to grab it? Let's try. Just gotta be fast. Nope. Okay, well, stick.
Stand back, okay?
Okay. Hit with stick. Good old blunt force trauma. We like our trauma here. Alright, once more. Uno mas, come on. Really put your back into it this time. And my suggestion would be to be swinging sideways. I mean, swinging down has its merits, but if you swing sideways, you might be able to kind of lock the head between the stick and the tree and
We
really
just
get
have
some
to stay
damage,
out
you
of their
know?
reach.
Because here, you're more putting pressure on the neck and the spine and not the head, which, you know. Search pocket. Let's grab the knife first. Let's have some priorities here. Don't rub that on your pants.
Still pretty sharp.
Go
At
find...
least we found
Rub it on
something
his
useful.
pants.
We won't go another night without food, okay?
We're gonna eat the zombie? Wait, I wanna check his pockets. Can't check both? I can't check both. Okay, we're gonna assume nothing was in the pocket because it won't let us check it. But I wanted the knife in case it attacked me when I was trying to check the pocket. You know, gotta have priorities in this situation.
Ugh, God. No food on the grill, nothing in the cooler. Ugh, I hate scavengers. They take everything.
Do they now? Also, aren't we scavengers? So we just hate other scavengers because they steal all the stuff we're supposed to scavenge.
Empty. Better keep looking, boy.
Now keep the can. Maybe you can like turn it in for some pennies at the local place
Not
that
much
you
of a
sell
tent
cans to.
anymore. I bet
Don't know
scavengers tore
what
it
those are
apart.
called. Throw flying disc. Maybe in a minute.
Think anyone's been sleeping in here? I can't tell.
Not for a while.
Maybe we better not wait around to find out.
So flying disc, aka a frisbee, seems to be the only thing useful around here. So I suppose that's what we're gonna do.
Hey, wanna play? Wanna play catch?
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay, bring it back.
You know, dogs are so nice.
Good boy.
They actually bring
boy.
things back. My cat, she'll like, I'll throw something, and she'll go after
Okay.
it, and then she'll pick it up, and then it'll look like she's bringing it towards me, and then she'll just walk right past me and put it down like 5 feet away from me. And it's like, man, cats are bad at fetch.
I bet you miss this. I sure do.
Well, you're doing it right now. Why do you miss it? Okay, well, that's enough frisbee for the moment. We need to find something to make it so we don't starve. Nothing in the cooler. Can't talk to this guy again. There's just a frisbee. What about over here? Can I go behind the tree over here? Oh, I can't. Is there stuff, though? Bin.
Gotta check everywhere.
That's fair. I was hoping you'd look inside and tell me what's in there before I
Well,
go delving
here
in,
we
but
go.
that's just regular garbage. Are you sure you should be doing that?
Oh my god. Thank you.
I don't know. I would have tipped the entire bin over.
A can. Let's see what's inside.
The cans are nice. You know? Keep food fresh for quite some time, usually. Okay, be careful here. This isn't a can
Please
opener.
don't be bad.
Stab. Stab the one that's nearest to your hand first, I guess. Just to make sure you don't, you know, hurt yourself like that.
Thank God.
You could have
Guess
some.
you were pretty hungry too.
It's not exactly dog food, but
Here you go.
you could have a bit.
Hey, don't eat it all.
Evidently, nobody taught the dog to not have food aggression. It is a phenomenon, though. It's called food aggression. Nearly all dogs get it. If you don't train it out of them, which I feel like a lot of people should. That's a problem. Well, you know, with those injuries, it's going to die in like 20 seconds here. So we're just going to leave it. From friends had that food aggression. I mean, I guess it could happen in humans. I was talking mostly about dogs, but yeah, it could technically happen to humans too, I suppose. But yeah, it's just a natural instinct because dogs are partially scavengers. So when they find food, they don't want to give up food. And so, like, such as in the wild, if they found a corpse and they wanted to eat from it, and then something else came along, they would need to be aggressive towards it in order to, you know, keep it away from their food. And that just has not been domesticated out at all. So if you give them food, they will get very aggressive if you try to, like, pet them or do anything with them while they're eating. But you can train it out of them. It is possible. As I said, evidently those people didn't. I wonder if that would have still happened if I'd, like, played Frisbee with them a few more times. Because there had to be a reason I could play Frisbee, like, numerous times with the dog. Maybe that was the thing that changes that situation, is just you play enough Frisbee, the dog likes you and doesn't attack you. Yeah, let's just walk this way. Just keep walking. Yeah, you really don't walk very fast, do you? Nice. Hey, crossbows. See, that's how you do it. That is true. At the very least, it would, you know, make you emotionally connected to the dog, and then it's an even bigger betrayal. See, that's how you do it. Also, dude, you didn't recover the arrows? Or quarrels, because it's a crossbow. They don't use arrows. Bolts, quarrels, stuff like that. You try to put a regular arrow into a crossbow, you're gonna have a bad time.
I think we're safe. Yeah, we're good.
I mean, I guess it depends on the arrow.
I think so.
I think so too. But yeah, I think the reason why bolts are different from arrows are because
What are you doing out here?
crossbows accelerate much faster over a shorter distance, so the bolt needs to be thicker to not break under that strain.
We're doing anything but trying to help you.
We were
Not
attacked.
sure how the group's gonna feel about another mouth to feed.
My friend and I got attacked.
These folks mention what they were after?
They might have just wanted food. We were cooking some sort of weasel.
They attacked you for a weasel? Damn, that is low.
It was a good
They
weasel.
didn't mention any names, right? They weren't searching
Big
for
weasel,
anybody?
you know? But, you know, if it's like a war arrow for a war bow kind of thing,
I'm Luke.
then those are usually thick enough that if you just cut them
Hi.
shorter, they could be
I'm
bolts.
Clementine.
It's nice to meet you, Clementine. And for now,
My main
we're gonna take you back
issue
to our
is,
group.
what do they
We
think
got a
once they see the
doctor with
bite?
us, and you look like you could
I mean-
use some. Oh shit!
Ow.
What? What is it?
She's been bit, man. Fuck. What
You
are we
can
gonna
tell
do
pretty
here?
easily whether it's a dog
No,
bite or a
it
zombie
was a
bite.
dog.
I didn't see any dog, Clementine.
That's because I killed it.
Come on, kid. We just saw you with those.
Look
little
at it. It's
things.
pretty easy.
No, just look at it, please.
Yeah, and have you sink your teeth into Pete's neck? No way.
Bro,
My neck? Why am I the one?
Because I don't know a dog bite from a mosquito bite from a lurker bite, man.
It's not.
it's easy to tell. The jaw shape is completely different. Unless it was a zombie dog. Then that's different.
Whoa, hey, watch yourself.
But I don't think zombie
Hey,
dogs
don't look at me
exist.
like that. You're the one that's bit here, okay?
See?
Is it like she says?
Well, could be a dog. Hard to say. So where'd this dog go?
I killed it.
The one that did this?
Now, what does that matter, Pete? Seriously.
I killed it.
What? Really? A dog shows up and bites you and you just kill it?
What would you have done?
I don't know.
It attacked me.
Still, you don't kill dogs.
Why not? I mean, it's just an animal like anything else. If it attacks you, you
Yes.
gotta defend yourself.
You telling us the truth? You look me in the eyes when you answer.
Of course I am.
I don't lie.
All right, Clementine. That's good enough for me.
Well, what else was she gonna say?
I've got a good bullshit detector, Luke. That's why you can never beat me at poker.
You don't
Burn.
always beat me at. All right, how can you be sure?
Well, I'm sure I ain't willing to leave a little girl in the woods to die when we got a doctor with us that can make a call. We can have Carlos take a look at it first.
Nick ain't gonna like this. Not with what happened.
You don't have to remind me of that, boy.
Right. Sorry, sir.
Also, it'd be pretty dang easy to tell a dog bite from a human bite. Because humans have cutting teeth, and the only really piercing teeth are the canines, and then they have the grinding teeth in the
Clementine,
back.
are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. Just
So, you know, you just need to look at the individual tooth imprints. If it's like a solid
don't worry.
line, then it would be a human bite. And if it had like a bunch of
Oh shit.
deeper holes in it, then that would be a dog bite, because those would be the individual teeth sinking in. Yeah, I don't know why he thinks the dogs are just off limit. It's not how the apocalypse works, you know?
For all we know, she could be working with Parker.
She already told us that she and her friend were attacked. Then she was bitten by a dog.
What? And you just believed her? You should have put her out of her misery right there. Dog bite my ass.
I'm not.
Keep your finger off the trigger, boy.
Man, trigger discipline is just unheard of in
Every
these
worker
days.
for 5 miles probably heard
You're the one
that.
telling me to fucking shoot her.
Everybody just calm down for a second.
Clementine, you okay?
I'm not working for anyone. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I just need help.
We got a doctor right here, okay? He'll have a look. Now what the hell is wrong with you people? Okay, she's just scared.
We're all scared, Luke. Don't act like we're the ones being irrational because we don't buy this bullshit story.
No way she survived out here on her own. Why are we even arguing about this?
Let me take a look.
I'm assuming he's the doctor.
Go ahead, he's a doctor.
Okay. No, he's just some random dude that was in there. He's just like, I will look at the wound.
Damn, that must have hurt.
whatever it was, it got you good.
I mean, it was
This isn't
latched
how we
on
do
there
things,
for a
man.
good while.
When you're bit, you get put down. End of story. I'm not going through this again.
No one's suggesting that.
We could take her arm off. I know that worked for a cousin down in Ainsworth. We could try that.
That's a bit,
It won't do
you
any
know.
good. You'll just be making it worse for the girl.
It's crazy. No one's going to volunteer to do that.
Her
I would, if it means saving her life.
sad eyes. Give her the Puss in Boots treatment, you know?
I ain't falling for that shit, little girl.
Dang it.
If it was up to me, you'd be dead already.
I thought I could
Sarah,
play
what
to
I
the
say,
the
stay
woman's
inside.
emotions.
I don't mean
Yeah,
to
I'll
be
just
any
get
trouble.
out of here.
I just want to stop the bleeding and then I'll go. You'll never see me again. I promise.
And where exactly would you go?
East.
I can take care of myself.
And that's not what he asked, but
Clearly. Don't look to me, girl. I want nothing to do with you.
So, what do you think? Was it a lurker?
A bite like that could be anything. Only one way to find out.
How?
We wait.
What?
By tomorrow morning, if the fever set in, we'll know if she's gonna turn. In the meantime, we can lock her in the shed.
hey, man. I don't want to sit in the shed.
What about my arm? It needs to get cleaned and stitched and bandaged.
The girl is in bad shape, Carlos.
We have all that stuff inside the cabin. We could probably get by with
Alvin,
it.
please.
But yeah, we can't do nothing.
I'm not wasting supplies.
He's just gonna
on a
put right
lurker
back in
bite.
his place.
If it turns out you're telling the truth, I'll clean it and stitch it up for you in the morning.
And that'd be a bit too late. As a doctor, he should know you need to get the wound cleaned up and closed up
Finger off the trigger,
before
son.
I ain't
like
your
12
son.
hours
Don't
after
be
it
like
happens.
that, man.
It's all right. Boy's got his mom's temper.
Come on.
Hopefully we can find something in the shed to,
This is just a waste of time.
you know,
See.
sterilize the
She
wound.
turns, I ain't gonna be the one cleaning up the shed.
It was a dog. You'll see.
I guess we'll find out in the morning.
If I last that
Yeah, when I
long,
already have, you know,
maybe you could go look for it?
infection and
I wish I
sepsis
could.
and all
I
that.
really do, but it's too risky. Sorry. Why are we doing this? Fucking dumb. Because it's safer this way, and I'd rather be sure. Yeah, safer.
I can't believe this. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
You know, we really need some new clothes. They let patients mature their wounds. What does that mean? Why would you ever let a wound just sit? I mean, they might have a reason for it, but I'm no doctor. So I think the tackle box is what we need to do. Because my first thought is she would take a hook and try to sew up the wound with fishing line. But that's kind of a bad idea. Because, I mean, it's... The only reason you would really sew up a wound like that is if it was bleeding excessively, which it doesn't seem to be. I haven't seen any, like, real bleeding coming from it yet. But... Okay, can't get that. But, you know, if we sew it up, that... I guess it would stop more infectants getting into the wound, but... It also seems like adding a bunch of little holes from the needle would just make it even more prone to infection. Plus, the fishing line has not been, you know, And you need time to check if you're in the insurance. That is true. They're just like, I know you're bleeding out, but we need to wait for your insurance to get back to us.
Not much left in here. I guess if I have to, I can use this for stitches.
Yeah, there's no way to really sterilize the fishing line. I could break out. What good would it do to break out? They already don't trust me. Never break out of here, either I need to leave all these guys behind and not get their help, or, you know, I just need to wait in here. Climb on the table. That's a strong table. What the heck? Hamar. Bro, how is the table stronger than that shelf? Get the hammer. Alright, so I assume the hammer would let me get out of there easier. Anything else in here I need to look at? Anything else I should know about? Doesn't look like it. So I guess... I don't know, but what good would that do me? Once again, if we get out, we're just gonna either need to leave these guys behind and not get medical treatment, or we go talk to them more and they're like, she broke out, she's a zombie, kill her. You know? Just no, that could get us injured. Let's, I guess, hammer the board. Queuing time. Or sneak around. I guess that's true. You can sneak around. Figure out who these people are first. She seems quite pleased with herself. Like, yeah. I broke out of a completely unsecured shed. It's practically falling apart.
We have a doctor. He's gotta have stuff for stitches.
Oh, we're gonna try to give ourselves medical treatment. I mean, that's smart. To a degree. Because as I said, if they treat us in the morning, it might be too late. Yeah, we need the peroxide, certainly. I don't know, by this point I probably would have ripped my other sleeve to get bandaging material to put pressure on the wound and, you know, insulate it from possible outside bacteria.
Ow. I think it's getting worse.
Pink Panther the house. Yeah, we can't reach that. Man, they have some good curtains on these. Like, there's no gaps or anything in them. It's just a solid blanket of coverage. Ooh. Look at the board. Oh, it's screwed in. Okay. I mean, we could break that open. We still have the hammer, right? Yeah, we still have the hammer. Oh yeah, that'll work. Just keep at it. Keep pulling. You're gonna do fine. Should I look around a bit more and use this as like last ditch effort? Well, actually, if I could get in one of the windows, that's not gonna be very stealthy. So I think that this would be the best option in the first place. They just see me crawling in one of the windows, and they're just like, "Oh hi, how's it going? You guys doing good? Yeah, I broke out of the shed." Yeah, crawling on the dirt, that's gonna be great for our wound.
House meeting in 5 minutes. That's good. It won't take long. There's a few things we need to discuss.
What is that? What am I looking at here? Oh, trapdoor. Oh, okay. I was like, what's this little bump here? Why is there a bump? So why am I breaking through this right now? They said house meeting. What if they're standing like right above this? I don't want to break the knife. The hammer is less likely to break. Okay, it doesn't let me move or do anything. Okay, knife on the trapdoor, I guess. I don't want to break it, but doesn't let me do much else. Oh, time to cue it. Yep. At least we still have our hammer. Hello, I am under the house. Please help me.
Well, Luke has more to say, I guess. Where's Sarah?
She's got her book. She doesn't need to be a part of this.
Not even gonna look around this place. Okay. Candles, really? I guess if you need a light source, why would you have so many lit at once? Like, that is just wasteful. You know, you got 3 here, you got 3 here, 2 over there. Like, what's that about? Use one at a time. Save them for a bit, you know? Especially the scented candles. Like, you're gonna need that.
Could be. We don't know.
She's connected to somebody. There's no way she's out here by herself.
She said she was with a friend. They got attacked.
Yeah, right.
Whoever she's with, they'll probably come looking for her.
Mm-hmm. So they're discussing some random person. I wonder who that might be. Let's go upstairs. Even more random candles scattered about. Like, come on, man. Why do you need this corner of the stairway lit up like that badly? Why is that? You know, and once again, there's a little doorway here. Why do you need the doorway lit up? And what is going on? Have these people never heard of rationing? Like, this many candles, they could have this place lit up for a year, but they just scatter them throughout the house to, you know, ensure that they burn them all in one night. Like, what's that about? Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm not here. You saw nothing.
You're not supposed to be in here.
You don't say.
Hi. Can you please help me? I'm not supposed to talk to you. My dad can't know.
What are you reading?
A book? What book? I like books.
I like books too.
Called The Gurgles.
Never heard of it.
It's about transdimensional body snatchers.
That sounds epic.
Cool. What happened to you? A dog bit me. Sounds scary. I bet it hurt.
You don't say. You want to see it? No, that's not how you make friends.
I need something to clean it with. Bandages. And I need to sew some of it up. It's too deep. My dad says we're out of real bandages, but I know where to get something to clean it. That's what this supplies.
Yeah, honestly, just cleaning the wound would be alright for now.
I'm Sarah.
So long as we can sterilize it, we can patch it up in the morning. I'm Clementine.
I'm Clementine.
You found a kid? Yeah.
We're friends.
She's in the first bedroom I checked.
We can be best friends. I haven't met another girl my age since way before. It's hard to be the only girl, you know? Rebecca's okay.
We're not the same age.
And that's it. And if my baby is a girl, it'll be forever before she's old enough to, like, be my friend. And then I'll be super old. Yes, we are friends.
Yeah, we can be friends.
It's important. Friends have to trust each other, no matter what.
Sure.
I promise. Me too. Friends.
Best friends forever.
A pinky swears forever. I'll see if I can find the stuff my dad uses when I get a cut. Let me look around.
I don't know. I feel like maybe a blood pact would be a bit more impactful than a pinky swear, but you know. I guess kids nowadays just aren't making blood pacts like they used to.
That'll work. You can't do it here, though. Someone will find you. Don't
Yeah.
worry. I won't.
Yeah, that stuff hurts if you put it in a wound, I'm pretty sure. I haven't poured peroxide directly onto a wound in quite some time, but does not sound pleasant. Bathroom. Yeah, I don't know if we'll find bandages, but honestly, I'm happy we just got the peroxide. That's good enough for me. Alright. Oh, a needle. I was like, hey, it's one of those tomato things.
Clean.
Well, it looks clean. How can you? I mean,
I'll still need some bandages, though.
you better dip that thing in the peroxide before using it, because you can't really see bacteria or zombie plagues.
That man sometimes.
That's a problem. That's what one might call not good. In the bathtub. They'll never find me here.
Damn it.
Yeah, just sit over there and have your, you know, mental breakdown.
This baby.
Don't come in here.
Let it be okay. Let it be his.
Well, don't worry. They don't have that show anymore, I'm sure, where they're just like, you are not the father, you know? So I don't think that'll be too much of an issue. I mean, who's out here running paternity tests in the apocalypse? Okay, well, I guess we're leaving. There's the random candles again. Alright. So we got things. We got stuff. So why do they have the random needle in the bathroom? Unless the color would be telling. I mean, I guess, but also genetics are a bit convoluted. Once again, nobody's even in this room except me, and we have 3 candles burning. Just have 1 candle per person and carry it around with you. Oh, maybe this is a bad idea. I did not hear the scratching before I clicked on it. So, the drawer might be fine. Check the drawer. Nothing.
Not exactly bandages, but they should help stop the bleeding.
I mean, as long as you get some peroxide on them, that should be fine. A wouch. Look at the wouch. Alright. We know that exists. Look at the board game. This is like Risk kind of thing. I've never seen this exact game before, but I assume it's like Risk. I've played Risk. It's a good game. I don't know. Am I like unreasonable to feel that they're wasting all these candles? Is that like, should I not have that opinion? Is that just incorrect? Yeah, we're not getting out of here. Maybe I should have like climbed out a window. This place is loud. You don't have to listen to it. It's a closet. Who's just gonna be sitting in the closet making noise? Hey, we made it back to the shed. Now, can we put that board back up? That might be important.
This is gonna suck.
You know, I don't even know how the bite looks like this, because I hope this isn't timeout or anything, but the dog bit onto us. Like, the dog's over here, The dog bit us like chomp. Right onto the arm. This way. Now, I'm pretty sure his front teeth weren't here, because that'd be a really shallow bite. You know, arm-wise. I'm pretty sure he bit, like, at least out to here. Which means that you'd see lines this way, and then the chomp would be there, lines that way. It would kind of cover the whole arm. It's kind of weird that it's just kind of on the edge there. I don't know how that works. Okay, but let's see. First things first, we would want to disinfect the wound. Now be careful. Honestly, I would use the cap. Okay. I would pour some of the peroxide into the cap and put it on very sparingly. Bruh. That's why you use the cap. 'Cause now you just spilled the peroxide and you can't use any more of it.
Okay, I'm good. I'm fine.
And you don't need any more peroxide than just a cap full, really. That stuff is potent.
Now the fun part.
Can we pick up the peroxide bottle? How are you going to disinfect this stuff? You need the peroxide. Because what I would have done is put the peroxide on first, then you dip the needle and the wire into a little bit of the peroxide to sterilize them. Then you sew yourself up. Then you put the bandage on and just put a little bit of peroxide into the bandage so that everything is completely sterilized. You can't just assume the needle's clean. That's just dumb, you know? But no, she just had to spill the peroxide. Needle.
No. Just like last time. Just how Krista showed me.
Like last time? How many times has she done this? Okay. Go slow. It's going to hurt. Okay, so hold. Okay, stop falling over. I know it hurts, but you can still stand. Alright, one suture done. You're getting used to it. You're getting there. Come on, just become a masochist, you know? Convince yourself that the pain feels good, and then your brain can't hate it. Right? That's how you do it. Alright, 2 sutures done. Glad they taught her how to suture. Because it is more complicated than just, oh yeah, stab yourself and have wire going through you. Like, no, that is not how that works. But you can tell she, like, tied off the sutures a bit. Okay, uno más. Of course, our hand is shaking now. That's too deep. Too deep of an angle. You need to not be shaken. Good stuff, good stuff. They also don't want it to be too thin, because if you make it too thin, then the suture won't hold, you know. You need it to be through a significant chunk of flesh to really hold itself together. Now the question is, if this is a bite wound, there would be a similar bite on the bottom. Because, you know, most things have teeth on the top and the bottom. So if it bit down, it would be up here and down there. But I guess we're just doing half of it. You know. And, like, game mechanics-wise, that makes sense. We wouldn't want to have to do double of all of that. Plus, we spilled all the peroxide. Like, what are we supposed to do? So, we never covered up the hole. So, prediction. We get grabbed. Wow. I am prophetic. Get the rake. Kick him. Cue him real good. Okay, rake. That's not how you should use a rake. That ain't right. Oh, that works. Wow. I guess hammer. You know, the rake would have worked fine for blunt force, but I guess we wanted to be up close and personal. Really get in there.
Holy shit. What
Felicitations. I was just entertaining
How
company.
did it get in here? Little girl's tough as nails.
Are you all right?
Can I come inside now?
Can I please come inside now? Please.
You patched yourself up? Where'd you get that
Did
stuff?
she steal from us?
Maybe a
This
little.
doesn't change a thing. She hasn't done anything to us.
Says the man not carrying a baby.
Enough already.
You left me no choice.
It's true.
Could have just left.
Relax, Rebecca.
Bring her in, and I'll take a look at her arm.
Damn lurkers sneaking around out here. We better get inside. You hungry?
A little bit. Although I think that, you know, almost getting eaten by a zombie kind of, you know, ruins your appetite, I would think. Which is good, because it happens a lot in the apocalypse, and you don't have much food, so you just keep ruining your appetite, you'll never need to eat.
This might
That's
hurt
how
a
it works.
little.
Might hurt a little. I
Her
think the
suturing
earlier
skills
stuff
need some work, but
hurts
otherwise,
a lot
I'd say
more.
She should be fine.
So, it wasn't a lurker bite?
If it was, the fever would have already set in, and her temperature would be through the roof.
My temperature is way below the roof. It's like, you know, at ceiling level.
I wish you wouldn't have done what you did.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You manipulated my daughter.
I asked for her help.
She's not someone you can just ask for help. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but there are a few things you need to know about my daughter.
Okay.
She isn't like you. You may not get that initially, but once you're around her for a while, you'll understand. If she knew how bad the world is, what it's really like out there, she would cease to function.
That's not good.
She's my little girl. She's all I have left.
See, this is why I'm glad I have
would ask you to
Clementine.
stay away from her.
Because she's tough as nails, you know?
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's okay. You're forgiven. Just don't make any more mistakes.
I make mistakes all the time in this game. This guy doesn't know me. Mistake is my middle name.
Hey, brought you some food if you're hungry.
Thanks. You're not gonna attack me and bite me and try to get my food, right? 'Cause that happened last
One
time.
hell of a scar.
It doesn't bother me. I can live with it.
Wow. Nice.
I mean, aesthetics aren't really what you're looking for in the apocalypse.
Hey, look. I just want to say I'm sorry for being a dick out there. I got kind of aggro, and that was definitely not cool.
Nick's
It's all
been known
good.
to go off every once in a while. Don't hold it against him.
Yeah, I guess we all have our moments.
You definitely had
Yeah,
one.
I get
You
it.
were just protecting your friends. I get it.
I didn't mean to be so harsh. I just...
He seems like a nice guy, you know? He just has some anger issues.
We had a bad experience.
Like Kenny. He's the new Kenny. What happened?
What happened?
Talk about it.
Nick lost his mom. We took care of someone who got bit.
It was my fault.
It was no one's fault. We thought we could control it, but we couldn't. And then she turned, and his mom was standing right there, and she got attacked.
It happens.
And there was nothing we could do about it.
Anyway, hopefully you understand.
I definitely do.
Yeah.
I mean, Lee got turned, so we definitely understand how that is.
So, since you're pretty much on your own...
Once again, 3 candles. Why do you need 3 candles on this table? I really shouldn't be, you know, harping on about it.
Maybe I could stay here for a little bit, if that's all right.
I've got no problem with it.
Do you
2
think
more at the
everyone
back.
else
Okay.
will be okay with it?
I'll stop mentioning
they'll
the
just have to
candles.
deal.
It's just, I
Besides,
know that
it makes
anytime a
sense to let you
candle's
be
on
able to take some
screen,
time to sort things out,
I will
at
be
least for a little while.
silently in the background judging it.
So, what happened to your parents? If you don't mind me asking. I mean, I assume what happened to them is what happened to just about everyone's parents. You're just so young.
Pretty much.
Didn't think you could have made it on your own for so long, but maybe you did.
Other people took care of me, if that's what you're asking.
I was just curious on how you made it this far.
I just tried to stay with good people and not do anything dumb.
Hey, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked.
Let's talk about Lee.
My parents went on vacation and left me with a babysitter. And they never came back. We went to Savannah to find them, but they were already dead.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's all good.
This man found me and took care of me. We met up with other survivors.
That's
and we
me.
all tried to make
She's
it,
talking about me.
but it didn't work. His name was Lee. He taught me how to survive. He told me to stay away from cities.
Smart man.
Happened to him?
The same thing that happens to everyone, but he saved me first, lots of times.
Well,
At
sounds
least
like he
twice.
was a real good guy.
Yeah, he was.
Made a lot of errors though. Got some people killed. Or at least didn't stop them from getting killed.
And I can't help but notice this place is lit up like a goddamn beacon in the middle of the woods.
That's what I'm saying.
Now get your winks while you can, because we're going fishing.
See, this guy
first
gets it.
light. Couple fresh brookies for dinner. Wouldn't that be nice?
This guy's just like, why are all these freaking candles lit? You know, at some point I need to play The Long Dark on stream. Because all this, like, gloomy,
You're still here.
barely lit interior is reminding me of just sitting in a pitch black house in the long dark with the only light being from the little fire I have going in front of me.
Comfortable if I were you.
It's so cozy. And also, you know.
I'm a little girl.
You know what the hell you're doing. We got enough problems, and we don't need any new shit. Get it?
I mean, yeah, but my statement was still
You got
factual.
what you came here for. Now go.
Statement's not wrong. She doesn't have to be mean about it. Plus, at this point, I think Clementine is pretty
How you
much
holding up?
tougher than anyone
Heard
else
you got
here.
an earful from Rebecca last night. Once she gets going, there's no bringing her back. Her bark's worse than her bite.
She's mean.
Mean. I don't like her.
She did come on a little strong.
Yeah.
How far are these fish traps?
It ain't much further. anyone teach you how to shoot? By that, I
Handguns.
mean taught proper. Any idiot with a finger can shoot.
My friend Lee taught me.
That's good. It's important nowadays.
It very much is. Probably one of the most important skills you can have.
Nick was about your age, first time I took him hunting. Came across this beautiful 13-point buck just standing there on the ridgeline. The boy takes the rifle, he lines up the shot just like I taught him, and then I hear him start whining. He turns to me and he says, I can't do it. I can't shoot it, Uncle Pete.
What a baby.
Really? No way.
Hey!
I was
Why
so
didn't you wait?
tempted.
You
Just be
wanna
like,
stand
what a
around while you
baby.
piss on a
What a
tree? You know
loser.
where the river is, boy. Anyway, so I grabbed the gun out of his hand before the big buck runs off, when bang, the gun fires. Boy nearly gut shot me, and of course the buck gets away.
What are you going and telling her this shit for?
'Cause you almost blew her face off yesterday. Seems relevant.
Does, yeah.
Trying to let her know it's nothing personal with you.
It seems like he has a history
You're
of
always giving everyone
bad
else a
trigger
hard
discipline.
time.
I apologized already. She accepted.
Okay, well I didn't know that.
It's fine. He apologized.
You're always trying to embarrass me.
You're doing a good enough job of that on your own.
Well, okay, but it's also a parent's job to tell
us
embarrassing
again.
stories
I know where
about their
the fucking
kids.
river is.
You know? They do that all the time. That's just how they do. So you can't really hold it against him.
So anyway, I found that buck later that season. Shot it right in the neck. Brought it up to my sister's figuring she'd want to freeze some of the meat. Nick didn't speak to me for weeks. Sometimes you gotta play a role. Even if it means people you love hate you for it.
I get that.
He doesn't hate you.
Nick's father wasn't there much, and he was a piece of shit when he was. So it fell to me to keep him in line, raise him right. Meant I couldn't just be nice Uncle Pete.
Uncle Pete!
Nick!
What is it? Hey, I almost died in that river. I remember that. Good times. Good times. Yeah, the
Full of holes.
like audio range in this
Not
game
sure
is
yet,
very
but
weird.
it ain't your average
Let
gang.
me pause it. Because there will be times where two people are talking to each other about a third person, and that third person is in the same room with them, and it's not a big room, and they're just acting like this person can't hear them clear as day. They're not even whispering. They're like talking full volume, and the guy is standing right next to them, and he doesn't hear a word. And I'm just sitting there like, bro, how does he not hear that? How are you not hearing all this slander they're talking about you? It's crazy.
Thugs, that much I know.
And then here the guy can hear what they said from halfway across the forest.
Carver.
Check
Does he
those
carve
guys
zombies
there.
up?
Be careful. Some of them might still be moving.
Exactly. Just snooping around. The person's just sitting right there. I don't think I should look at the zombie. I'm not armed. What about this pallet?
What's
I'll
this
investigate the
doing
pallet,
here?
don't you worry. Okay. My pallet investigating skills are unparalleled. Oh.
There are more out there.
This wasn't no rinky-dink pissing match.
What was it then?
Foobar.
Where are you going? We need to get the fuck out of here.
Gotta check the rest.
What?
That's fair.
Why?
Calm down and think about it, son.
Calm down? We gotta get out of here now!
Jesus Christ, get a hold of yourself.
What if someone's alive, Nick?
Who cares?
Because they might just be inclined to tell us who did this. We gotta do this now.
Although,
Stay here.
wading
Search
through the
these.
water isn't a great
This
option.
is a dumb idea.
You know, Nick, I don't like this either. But sooner or later, you're gonna have to realize a simple truth.
What, that you're an asshole?
That nobody in this world is ever gonna give a goddamn whether you like something or not.
That's
You
fair.
gotta grow up, son.
Whatever.
It's very fair, yeah.
Come on, Clem. You want to be useful? Keep a lookout on that tree line. Whoever did this might still be out there.
I like
waiting
looking.
for another sucker to stumble across this mess.
I'm on it.
You always so agreeable.
No.
Good. You'll fit right in with this outfit.
I try to be
Just
agreeable.
keep your head on straight.
Zombie sounds. Oh. That's a nice spear.
Same deal. All shot to pieces. Hope this isn't anyone you know.
Where'd the spear go?
No.
It's like sticking right out of his chest. Okay, now it's back. I'll take the spear. Can I have that?
Damn it. More on that side. You check out these ones. See if there's anything on them that'll tell us who they were.
Okay. Did he just move? Am I seeing things? Can I take the spear? The guy was like right here. No. Okay, hammer it is. At least I have the hammer. I mean, for half of the last game, they didn't even let me have a melee weapon. They were just like, oh, you have a hatchet? Well, put it in a door. It's like, man, I want to keep a melee weapon. Everyone knows melee weapons are best for the apocalypse. Oh, I wonder whose bag this is. Oh, hi. How's it going? Who are you?
What happened to you?
Answer the question.
You were in the woods with Krista.
Did Krista do this?
I was with. What happened to her? Please.
Did she go on like a killing spree? Is she a serial killer
Tell
now?
me.
I like to think that. Instead of her just dying, she's become like a force of nature. Just going around slaughtering everyone who wrongs her. Bruh, you're not getting my water. You're on the brink of death and you're kind of a jerk. So, you tell me what I want to know and then die. You know? Have a good day. Bruh.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I don't think you're fine.
Just lost my footing. Damn it. God damn it.
Lurkers!
I'm out of ammo.
Come this way!
Son of a bitch. Damn it! You get your asses over here, both of
I'll
you!
cover you! We gotta get out of here!
Let's go with Pete.
God damn it!
Can't you?
Come on! Come on! Jesus!
Well, I need to pick some. I have the hammer. Oh, I attacked the arm. Okay. I was gonna go for the head, but. Bro, go across the water. It's right there.
We have to go.
I mean, the guy has like his back to the water. They're coming from both sides. Just go across the water. That's not like a barrier, you know? You could easily go right across that.
What are you gonna do? Someone's outside. Someone came here looking for you. A man.
What? Did he say what his name was?
We know damn well who it was.
Who is
I don't
he?
know who it was.
One of the guys we were with before.
What's he gonna do?
Oh yeah.
Can't keep going.
You know,
I figure we got about
that is something that I was thinking about. How the Walking Dead zombies are easy. Like freaking pushovers compared to some other ones. Like World War Z, where the zombies can run. Like, that is a lot more terrifying than this. Additionally, something like The Last of Us, as you said, way, way, way more dangerous. I mean, if any of these guys were near a clicker for 2 seconds, they would make a bunch of noise, it would see them, and then it would kill them instantaneously, because that's what it does. Because somehow the clickers always get an insta-kill. I don't know how that works, but yeah, they would not last a second. Hey, but all of these are actually pretty even. That's actually kind of impressive. So let's see. The majority helped or tried to save Krista, and then we were in the minority there, walking away from the dog. I don't know why we'd kill the dog. As I said, it had uh it had lethal wounds. Why waste our effort on that? Except Nick's apology. Well, we were in 0.3, you know, of a majority. That's nice. Give water to the dying man. Why did 43.2% of players give water to him? Like, why would you do that? He was dying. He's dying and he stole our stuff in the first place. Like, if you wanted to drink our water, you should have done that before we got our stuff back. You know? We need that water. We're not gonna be wasting it on that loser. Yeah, 60% of us went with Pete. Pete just, I don't know. Although I guess the reason I went with Pete is because I feel like he can, you know, fend for himself a bit better. But at the same time, that by that logic, I should have gone with Nick. Especially because Pete already was attacked. So it's like, I don't think Pete is going to really survive much longer. So why go and try to save him? But, you know, it is what it is. Most players replay, so the percent might not give the real picture. That is true. That is very true. So even like the really dumb options, people might still pick on the second go through just to see what happens. So that makes sense. All right. Good first episode. A lot happened. People died. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think at least 4 people we saw die in that one episode. Including the dog, of course. And we almost died like 3 times. Can we skip the credits on this one? No. I mean, it's like I'd be fine to watch the credits if it was like after the actual ending, but watching the credits without being able to skip them after each episode is a little repetitive after a while. Especially because I'm pretty sure most of these people are the same people that made the first game. So it's not even new names. It's very sad. I do wonder if all of these, like this whole cast thing, if those are just voice actors or if they actually modeled the characters after those people. Because I'm not sure. I don't know how that works. They had cinematography director. I mean, that makes sense because it's a very, you know, cinematic game, but kind of cool that they had a whole cinematography expert in here. Is that literally someone called Bear Bear? Like, I don't know, please tell me that that was like a made up name or something, but because I could just imagine someone with the last name Bear and their parents are just like, you know what, we're gonna name him Bear. He's gonna be Bear Bear. It's gonna be great. So your parents must have hated you. Did that say Telltale Pets? Are these just Zeus the cat? That's an awesome name. My cat's named Artemis, so you know it's in the same vein. whose voice does not look anything like the Avatar. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes, but yeah. Okay, can we go back to the menu now? Are you done? There we go. Yeah, back to the menu. Oh, you can actually look back at your choices. Ah, I see, I see. So I assume that'll be, you know, each episode I'll be able to scroll through them. That's cool. Now the question is if I want to do another episode today, or if we want to leave that there and get back to this tomorrow. Well, let's see. Today's Thursday, right? So that means Friday's tomorrow. And I'll probably want to do a longer stream on Friday. So maybe I'll leave this here for now and then just do a lot tomorrow. That's probably a good plan. So yes, that is what we shall do. And I don't know if I don't think we'll be able to finish the game tomorrow because we just, you know, you feel a cliffhanger coming in. Really? All right. Well, we're gonna do the thing with the ending stuff. Yeah, you have a good day as well. I hope to see you later, and we'll see how this goes. We'll see how many other mistakes I can make and how many more people I can get killed. That's fun. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.